Kitty. God, you're the worst. Pardon while Cat Tony harasses me. She's wanting attention. Well, I need to put an inlet in. The inlet that was in here was rotted through and barely hanging on, so I took it out and I dropped it into the smoker. That way, should somebody go in and do repairs or restoration or something later, they had the original down in there. There's no reason to part it from it. I'm going to put the inlet on the inside, but the problem is what pressure can I put to make sure that at least two sides of this are glued? Well, if I push this down, it doesn't go all the way. So this falls inside the smoker and it doesn't do anything. Anything I put in there is essentially going to either be there forever or at least until the next restoration. I debated putting a balloon in this hole and inflating it. That way I had a surface that it would adhere to, but I'm kind of a little lazy. So I figured the best thing I could do was put just this styrofoam cube right here. It will press up on this just enough. We'll have it sit in the vise for a little bit. And once that is adhered, I could literally just take a small penknife and kind of stab this a few times and break it up and then just pour it out of the hole. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to go to that length, but this will solve this problem for me. Now you may ask, why are you so proud of that? It doesn't look that great. Admittedly, it doesn't look wonderful on this side. It has the original metal with aluminum from a can glued on the back. That way the original's on top and the missing things are just filled in by aluminum. I wanted to keep the original top because this smoker is incredibly rare. There's not many of them left in the world. It's about 150 years old. It's from the late 1870s, and these two smokers are related. This is the Quinby Double Blast, and this is a single blast smoker. There we go. The inlet's working. I'm only getting air from here. We did cause another problem though. By using the clamp, we now have... Let me try to get it in there. Here's our new problem. We have there is a new crack right there. So we're going to try to spread the crack a little bit. Get the excess off. We refilled some of the holes. That way when we put the screws in, it gives a little bit of a tighter fit. Alright, let's begin clamping. There we go. So My reassembly is being troubled by a very loving kitty. Kitty, give me room. Oh, well, here it is, and that's how it'll sit on my shelf. It is fully functional now. Now, I probably won't have it facing this way, because it's a little uglier. But this is actually a functional smoker now. I wouldn't use it for prolonged periods, as even though this is heat-resistant resin, I'm not sure how well it would do. In part, I am being accosted by my cat at the moment. But since it is a functional smoker, I do want to light it up once. It is missing the breather plate in the bottom, but it still should smoke, and let's give it a try. You may say, what mad lad would light up a holy grail of smokers and actually light it up and use it? And you're looking at him. You are looking at that mad lad. So let's put it in there and... oh! Wow, it's very effective, actually. It's not much is coming out of the sides. So let's talk about these smokers. This is a Quinby Double Blast smoker. We have a video on that you can watch. It's very unique because it's at least the only one I've encountered where it is both a cold and hot blast smoker, depending on where this little switch is. This is the cheaper Quinby smoker of the time. It is not quite an improved Quinby smoker. It's close. It has different brackets that are a little bit cheaper, but it does have a plate on the bottom which makes it to where it sits nice and sturdy. The original Quinby smokers would just fall over. This does not have that problem.